So today we are going to be covering the new Blue Lock chapter 349. In this chapter we will continue from the side B of Blue Lock just as I expected, and we are also going to be covering the aftermath of the Blue Lock vs France match. So let's get right into the chapter. As the chapter begins, we see that this random duck-looking guy was selected to be the next bird, and he obviously picked the goat Nagi. We cover Nagi's monologue while the match is going on, and he is going on as he explains that the reason he is so fired up now is that he is gambling his entire life on surviving in Blue Lock side B. We also see that match has begun as the goat Nishioka says here they come, and this duck-looking guy looks nervous while this guy who looks like he would be from Team W in Blue Lock says to not let them have it. Anyways, we continue from Nagi's monologue as he says that it's not that he is just gambling his entire life, but the reason he is fired up is that for the first time he is following his own will, and that he isn't using anyone as a reason to become fired up, as he was obviously playing football before because Rio asked him to, and he isn't doing that anymore. The ball reaches this Rin-looking guy who passes the ball forward as the goat Nagi says that in this battlefield he is alone and he is trying Rio Lito survive alone, which just goes insanely hard. The NPCs paw the ball around while this duck guy whose name is Mizuki, so I am gonna stop calling him that. He says that the reason he chose Nagi is that Nagi is big, talented, and seems like he got guts, and he says that if they want to win this they will need to just shake the control of whoever has the ball. I swear man, this guy has no idea what he is talking about. Anyways, Nagi agrees and asks him that what can he do, to which he says that he can run his ass off, which thinking about it now this guy resembles Tokumitsu. They both look funny and have similar traits such as both can run a lot and both look nervous as hell. Anyways, Nagi says that that's good enough as he runs the other way while Mizuki presses the NPC holding the ball. The NPC barely manages to pass the ball forward as we see Nagi and his broken nose, which I still feel ball for the goat for. As he presses this NPC he barely manages to pass the ball forward and says to keep it moving. Suddenly we see that Mizuki instantly switched his path to go to the other guy, for which I gotta give him some praise. My bad, I underestimated him. The guy launches the ball forward and Mizuki genuinely slides on the ground, so the ball hits his leg and goes in the air. In the next panel we see these randos absolutely just grabbing Nagi as they say to not let him trap the ball. Suddenly we see that Nagi actually didn't trap the ball for the first time in his life and headbutted it away. But for a second I gotta stop and look at this like, ref, this sure has got to be a foul, like he is literally slamming Nagi to the ground. Anyways, Nagi the goat orders Shigeo Mizuki to run, to which we see at least 5 players pressing him. The goat Shigeo, who I have insane respect for now, though rummages through the people, somehow managing to kick the ball away as he begs for the goat Nagi to get the ball, to which we see Nagi agreeing and thinking that this is it. Life or death hangs on this ball. Only this egotistical tug of war can make this type of fire, as we see Nagi jumping over this guy's shoulder while playing flashbacks in his mind, and says that he is going to. As we see this insane beautiful panel of him in the air as he releases his bankai while finishing his sentence and saying that he is going to rebuild his life, which is actually a pullback to the name of the chapter, Relive. Nagi the goat obviously traps the ball after he has released his bankai and says to Shigeo while looking insanely cool that does he know that people can shine. As we see him on the ground with the ball, and Shigeo says that he just saw it while referencing the people can shine statement to Nagi's trap just now. We see that Shigeo and Nagi has cleared the stage, as we move on to the aftermath of the Blue Lock and France match, where the whole team looks down in the locker room because of the loss. Just when Shido is crashing out saying that he is having a cell death or whatever that means, blames Rin while calling him annoy brows and saying that it was a diarrhea match. Rin and Shido start fighting while Hayuri and Aiku stop them, and I just want y'all to see that Hayuri is having so much trouble stopping Shido while the goat Aiku is easily stopping Rin. Aiku says to quit pointing fingers and that he is sorry. Suddenly we see Isagi, who says that it's all his fault as he wasn't good enough as a number 1. He says that he is the reason they lost the match and that he was the worst one on the field, which is pretty self-critical. I mean, he wasn't even that bad, it's all Rin's fault. Anyways, we see Karasu stand up. He says that that's not the only reason that they lost. He says that he has got to improve himself while saying that they all are starting to doubt Ego's methods at this point, and that the way they are now they can't win from now on. He says to everyone to open up about what they are feeling right now, which is actually a pretty good idea at this point. Aiku agrees with Karasu and me and says that whether it's about their complaints or Blue Lock, to which Yukimiya agrees, who I low-key forgot existed. Isagi agrees, and says that they keep using the word egoist as they know what it means, but what actually even is ego? This line goes pretty hard, as I am sure this is what we all are waiting for ego to finally put the doubts behind them, as they are finally going to discuss the topic, and it's going to be the key to their new evolution, as the chapter ends leaving us hanging at this question. First of all, there is no break next break, which is crazy cause there hasn't been a break in quite some chapters now. Also, the next chapter is going to be called Ego, which goes insanely hard. I am guessing that in that chapter the players are going to be talking with each other, and Ego will come and give one of his lectures, and we are also going to be shown his thoughts on the match, which I am pretty hyped for. Anyways, it is unlikely that the side B will be continued for now, as Nagi has already advanced to the next stage. So that's it for the review. If y'all like this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as my channel is brand new. Also, let me know what other manga and anime should I cover, and your thoughts on this chapter, as I will most certainly reply to your comments. That's it for this video. See ya in the next one.